Hey, Jamie here with Elevate Your Performances, and it is day 2 of our boot camp on growth mindset. And I am super excited about today because yesterday you should have named your persona, your inner hater, that person inside of you that says, I can't, I can't, I can't. My inner persona's name is Lola, and Lola comes to visit me quite often. And some of the things that your inner self talk or hater could be saying to you is, I'm not good enough. This is not coming naturally to me. Why should I continue this? I'm never going to make it. And all of those things are just your inner hater telling you that you won't make it. So, what I want to do now is we have determined that we have an inner hater and we have named our persona. Now is when we start identifying where the inner hater comes out in your talk and how that affects you negatively. So, in the moments, and I'll give you an example for myself, when I'm taking on a new challenge and it's challenging because that's what they are. And sometimes I have a little freak out moment, and that immediately is where my inner hater comes in and says, you can't do this. You'll never do this. And you're not good enough. And it's in those moments that I have started to kind of critique that inner self-talk. And I'm starting to kind of see, is it when people criticize me? Is it when people judge me? Is it when I'm just not feeling confident within myself? And what I want you to start doing now is identifying triggers to your inner self-hater. What brings that inner persona out in you? And once you start identifying the triggers, then tomorrow we're going to talk about how you can start reframing your thoughts around those triggers, and they won't be triggers anymore because you will have conquered them. And you can look at your inner Lola and say, no, this is not true. And that is the true beauty in growth mindset, is pushing past your inner self-critic to achieve the results that you really want to get. So I'm curious, what are your inner persona names and what are some of your triggers? Where are the areas that you find your self-critic comes out the most? Is it starting new projects? Is it when people's criticizing you? Is it when sometimes you're feeling judged? I want you to start thinking about those moments so that we can hone in then on reframing your thinking. Um, so drop me a comment below. Tell me if you're enjoying this series, if this information is helpful, what your inner critic says to you, and how you're starting to think about overcoming those moments. Join me tomorrow for the last day of our boot camp. We will learn more about how to reframe our thinking. I'm anxious to see kind of what some of your triggers are. I know what mine are, the taking on new projects and things like that. So join me tomorrow. We will have more good stuff on growth mindset, and I hope that you have a fabulous day. Thanks for listening.